Right, so the first card you've got for your past is the Four of Pentacles, yeah. Holding on to things, not wanting to let go, afraid of the future, all that kind of thing. Money problems. Okay, before I talk about that, this whole reading looks really good actually, and you're probably thinking, why does that look good? Well, it looks really, really amazing because there's a big sequence, a really nice sequence running all the way through this spread. And I'll show you it. It's like an S shape, and I can just see that as I'm looking at this whole spread. So I'll just show you this. So with the Four of Pentacles, obviously this is all about, well, this is what I'm getting from this: hardships, money problems, worrying about money and all that kind of thing. Putting a lot of work into something, putting lots and lots of work into something, not getting a lot back from that, or feeling like you're not getting a lot back. And now if you look in your present, which is the middle section going all the way down, you can see things are going to start to change for you coming up. So, you know, you've got the Wheel of Fortune right up the top, and it's circling in, it's flowing in, so it's kind of going into the Judgment card. And the Judgment card's all about big life changes. And then you've got the Magician down there, which is magical and amazing. So that's all about really big changes. And then you've got the World card, which is everything opening up for you. So it's like a big S shape. That's what I'm getting. Is it an S shape? Yeah, kind of an backwards S shape. I don't know. But you know what I'm talking about. So it's flowing all the way down into the end. So this is really, really amazing. So this is a fantastic, fantastic spread here. Now, yeah, so you've been waiting for this. You've been waiting for something. You've been waiting for a manifestation. You've been waiting for a breakthrough. I'm really, really feeling that. You've been sitting there in the Four of Pentacles, holding on, you know, saying, when is this going to change? When is this going to change? I've said this, I've manifested this, I've tried to manifest this. You know, I've said I want this, I've been working. And I think what's going to happen in October coming up is, this is when the huge turning point is going to start. So I'm not saying everything is going to come and kind of jump onto your head at once. You're not going to have money falling on your head. I wish I could say that. But it's the start. It's like the turning point, the wheels turning into, you know, the Judgment card, the change. Then we get the Magician, then the World. So it's like October is the start of everything turning around for you, and your soul's been waiting for this. I can really feel this right in your soul. It's like, oh, I've been waiting for this. I really, really, really need this change. So that's what I'm seeing coming up for you. Yeah, I'm getting this really strongly as well as something else here. People need you. This is what I'm getting. Not that they're needy, but people do need you. They need your help. And I think that's why you're here, to bring knowledge to people, or assistance, or to help people. It's something like that, if that all resonates with you. So there might be some kind of business that starts to really take off for you, because it might be, you know, it might be the clients you're helping. But it feels like it's something you've always wanted, and it's kind of starting to take off for you. Yeah, and a lot of things are taking off as well. Loads and loads of things. It's kind of like, I'm sitting here, I can't see the end of the road, I can't see where I need to go, I'm just, you know, going on day after day. And then when this change happens, it's almost like a thunder and lightning. The change happens, and then you start seeing the opening. It's almost like you can see, if you look at the World card, it's got this big laurel wreath around this woman. That's the big opening. And you couldn't see that. You couldn't see around the S-shaped road before, because you're all closed in. And when you get to you know, sometime in October, that's when you'll see the end of the road, where that opening is, where the World card is. So I hope that makes sense to you. I hope you can see what I'm talking about. So, okay. So I'm getting that that people need you, that you give people knowledge and you help a lot of people. I'm getting that. You naturally feel like that, or you feel able to do that. That's what I'm getting. Now, there's a little barrier around you now. It's like there's a fence around you now. You used to be quite open to people. You used to be quite open to helping a lot of people. Because I'm getting a lot of, you know, I'm getting a lot of people asking you for advice, asking for your help, all that kind of thing. And some people do deserve your help, some people don't deserve your help. And I think now, the difference now is you can really see the difference between the two. And so you're only helping people who really deserve it. And a lot of that power that you gave to people, because you gave a lot of your energy away to a lot of people, and they didn't deserve that. And that energy that you gave away to people for free, you're giving it back to yourself now. And it's really, really beautiful. And I think that might be partly what's leading you to this really fulfilling time. Because sometimes the universe, if you give your power away, sometimes the universe thinks, I know this is going to sound a bit crazy, but I hope it makes sense. Sometimes the universe thinks, well, they're giving it away, they don't want it. They're giving their power away, they're giving their knowledge away. Now, there's nothing wrong with helping people, that's very kind. But if you're just giving it away for nothing, or you're giving it away to people who don't deserve it, or you're giving it to the wrong places or the wrong people, then the universe sometimes thinks that you don't value that. And so now you're giving that power back to yourself. You're only helping who needs it. And so I think that's what's happening. So again, I hope that makes sense to you. Yeah, you've got so much advice. This is what I'm getting with you. This is where, your power is. Because you can look at a situation, whether it's a business situation, a work situation, it might be a love situation, a relationship. You can look at a situation and you can say, well, this is what's needed. This is what this person has to do. This is what we have to say over here. This is what will help this. And so you can kind of see what people need to do in different situations if that resonates with you. So I'm seeing that very clearly for someone. And yeah, that's what you gave away at one time. Yeah, I'm getting a very specific person here. Yeah, this might be a love connection or an ex or someone like that. And they didn't deserve you. They didn't appreciate you. I'm getting that. And there was a distance between you. I think this might be a long distance relationship, actually. Sometimes the Three of Wands can be about that. I think you separated from them and they really took from you. I'm not getting material things they took. I'm not getting energy, but they took your energy. There was that. But I don't know if this is going to make sense, but it's almost like they took your name or your reputation. It's almost like they were riding on the back of you. So you had some reputation or you had something you were good at or something like that, and they were kind of riding on your back, if that makes sense. But yeah, I think since that time you realised that was happening and you separated or whatever happened. You've been closed off since that time, especially in love. Look at this man in the Four of Pentacles. He's literally covering his heart. And I think that's what you've been doing for a long time. But I think you're going to open up again. I think when things start to take off, I'm getting business. I'm getting a recognition here that's going to take off for you. It's almost like instead of you focusing on other people, which you've been doing quite a lot, the focus is going to start to turn around onto you. And again, I'm just looking down at this World card and you can see this woman's free. She's all by herself. But you've got these characters around the edges and they're all kind of looking in at this woman. So it's like she's the centre of attention. So I'm getting that for some reason. I don't know why that is. But yeah, there's this huge flow. Everything's kind of flowing in the right direction. And growing. This is what I'm getting, flowing and growing. So, especially with that Wheel of Fortune, because I'm seeing it kind of spinning around. That's how I'm looking at it right now. And it reminds me of, if you've ever been in winter and, you get a snowball and you go along with the snowball and more snow gets added and added and added, and then you end up with this massive snowball. That's what your confidence is going to be like with that wheel turning around. It's going to be almost like a snowball and you're gathering more and more confidence as you go down the road and as you can see the end of that road as well. So that's when you're going to start to be ready to open up to love and other things as well. Because you'll have your confidence back. So yeah, I know I'm bouncing all over the place with all these different cards, but I'm seeing things everywhere. I'm really excited, actually. This is a really exciting reading. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the Lovers now. Yeah, there's a little bit of a warning here. This doesn't feel so exciting, actually. Okay, this is for single people. Okay, I keep on getting this. You're keeping to yourself right now when it comes to love. And again, you're preparing for what's to come. There are a whole lot of amazing things coming up for you. And, okay, what I'm getting here, I'm getting messages here. I'm getting love messages. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen these messages, but whoever's sending them, they've got love on their mind, but it's not real love. It's not real love. That's what I'm getting. It feels a little bit, I don't want to say obsessive, but it feels a bit like that. You know, you're not the only one this week that's getting someone obsessive around you, because it's happening a lot this week. A lot of obsessive people are coming back, and a lot of people are sending messages coming in from the past. People you don't want. So people are getting people coming back that they don't want. That's happening all the time in this week's readings. And so I'm getting that here. So I'm getting a message, I'm getting a warning around this. I don't think it's bothering you now. I'm not getting that. So maybe you don't know that they've sent these messages, because I'm getting this, it feels like a build-up of messages. So maybe they've sent you a whole lot of messages, excuse me, might be in an old email address, maybe an old social media account you don't go to anymore, excuse me. So yeah, you're not in danger, don't worry about that. They're not going to do anything, they're not coming to get you or anything like that. I think once they realise you're not replying to wherever they're sending these messages to, they might start to message you somewhere else. And I think that might be when you start noticing this, maybe. So, you know, this card can be about decisions as well. So it looks like you're going to put a stop to this, because I'm not getting any interest coming in from you at all. You might end up blocking them in the end, actually. Yeah, I don't normally see things like this in this card, but yeah, someone needs to hear that. Because if they find this out before it happens, they might be able to address this early on. Yeah, I am seeing this for so many people. They're getting messages coming in from people in the past that they're not happy with. It's happening all the time to people this week. I don't know why it is. Everyone's coming back for some reason. So watch out. Okay, so the first card you've got for your presents is Fantastic Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, amazing card. All right, before I say any more about this, I just want to talk about the Lovers card again, because I'm getting something else. I'm just looking down there again. I'm getting something else here. Okay, so there's a really amazing love energy around you, and I'm just feeling this right now, because you've got the Lovers here, and I'm just looking at the Wheel of Fortune as well. And the Wheel of Fortune is this beautiful, beautiful combination with this orange wheel of love, which is red, and communication, which is yellow, and it makes orange. So yeah, what I'm getting here, this beautiful love energy I'm getting, it's nothing to do with this obsessive messaging person. This is a completely different person. Yeah, okay, I hardly ever see this, or I never see this actually. You've always felt a connection with someone if this is you. This is like you feel their connection, they feel your connection, no matter where you are. Whether you're far away, whether you're with them, you always, always, always have that connection. This is what I'm getting very strongly here. It might be that you've all almost gotten together a few times, because I'm seeing a lot of mistiming here, or things were wrong, or there were blocks in the way, or something like that. Lots and lots of things in the way. Yeah, I'm a little bit scared to say this actually, but because it's huge, and I haven't seen this before. It's everything shifting into place, I think, to make way for this amazing connection to come back into your life. It's the connection you feel around you, even though they're not around you. So that's going to make sense to someone. They're feeling that connection from you as well, if that's you. Now, what I'm getting here is, over the years, because I'm getting years here, they've thought about approaching you lots and lots of times. They've almost approached you, but they haven't. They've gone forward, and then they've thought, oh no, I can't do that. I'll go back again. And I think you felt that. When you felt them near to you, or you felt their energy, that's when they felt like opening up, but then they've gone back again. This is what I'm getting. Now, there's a lot going on in their life. Lots and lots of things that are stopping them from coming close. So lots of things happening, lots of practical things. It's almost like, this is so strange, but I'm going to say this. They've had this sort of force field around them, stopping them from communicating. And the thing is, you've had that as well, because I was getting that. in the Three of Wands and the Lovers. You've had this kind of force field around you because you haven't been interested in love. And that's why it's almost like you've both had this loop around you, stopping you from moving forward to each other or anyone else, any other love, because the universe is waiting for the right time for you to get together. That's what I'm seeing, and I've never seen this before. So yeah, you're both preparing. You're preparing, they're preparing for the right time. This is really, really clear. Yeah, you're going to come close again. I can see that really, really clearly. Now, there's a lot they have to go through to get to you. Okay, there's a lesson they need to learn. There's something they need to face up to, something they've been burying their head in the sand about, I think. And that's what this Judgment card's about. Facing up to things, facing the music, literally. So they've got to face up to something in their life, and they've got to do whatever they need to do. So there's emotional things they need to face up to. There are practical things. Also, I think someone might have to move eventually. Might be them or you, because I'm seeing this a literal distance between you. Also, there might be children involved as well. I'm getting a bit of that as well with this family here. So yeah, there's a lot of things, a lot of logistics to kind of fix up. Very, very complicated for lots and lots and lots of reasons. But you're going to come together again. You are going to come together again. And I don't normally say dates or times or anything like that. But lots and lots of things are starting to move for you sometime in October. So it looks like that's when that's going to start to move for you. Now, it's not like it's all going to be over and you're going to be on each other's doorsteps in, clicking your fingers. No, it's a process that's going to lead you to getting together. But the start of that process is going to happen around that time when everything starts opening up. So everything's opening up for you. It's absolutely amazing. And I think for you, you've thought about this person, if this is you, and you thought, this is impossible. We're far away. It's not practical. I haven't even spoken to them for a long, long time. They'll never message me ever again. I still think about them, but it's not going to happen. It's just ridiculous. That's never going to happen. It's going to happen. You've got the Magician here. The Magician transcends everything. And yeah, this might sound a bit cringy. It probably does. I'm going to say it anyway. I don't care. Your love transcends things. It transcends problems. It transcends everything. So that's what I'm seeing here. I never ever say this, but this is a soul connection. This is a special soul connection. Okay. Right, so we're going to go on to your future. The first card you've got for your future is this Queen of Wands. Yeah, I love this queen. To me, she's the strongest queen, actually. A lot of people say, oh, the Queen of Swords is really strong. But for me, this queen's the strongest because she's not on the defence. She's got nothing to be defensive about. She doesn't need to defend herself. She's just who she is. And what I love about her is she's facing us straight on. She's looking at us right in the eye. She's not afraid. She's not afraid of who she is. Very, very strong woman. I love that. Okay, so I'm just looking at this queen, obviously, and my eyes kind of being led from this card back to the Judgment card. It's going backwards and forwards a little bit. That's where I'm looking. So I just wanted to say that to you so that you know what I'm looking at. So, okay, I'm getting this. It feels like healing, but it feels forced, if that makes sense. Forced healing. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm just looking at this trumpet on the Judgment card, and it feels like someone's coming clean about something. That's what the Judgment can be about. Coming clean, apologising, confessing, that kind of thing. Yeah, I'm getting family. So I think that might give you a clue as to who this is, who it might be, who's confessing, opening up to you. This is about something that happened a long time ago, it feels like, because it feels like something's being dragged up, and it feels like it's something you might not be that happy about being dragged up, let's say. It's something in the past. And because of this trumpet, it feels forced. It's like, I'm going to blow my trumpet. Everyone has to jump up into the air like this family here. And so I think the message here is when someone comes to ask for your forgiveness or confess or apologise or whatever it is they're doing, don't feel obliged to accept this apology right away, or at all even, because I'm getting a little bit of pressure around this. You know, it's like, jump to attention, I've apologised now, you have to come and forgive me, and then all's fine, we're going to kind of brush it under the carpet and it's over. So, you know, it's going to take you some time to process this. This is something from the past, this is something you might have put a lid on, and they've opened up that box. Again, look at this card here. You've got all these people jumping out of boxes. So this is something from the past, something to do with family. You put a lid on the box, they've opened it up again. And it's raw. It's going to be raw. It's not going to feel good to you. So you've got a lot to process when this happens. So, and yeah, look at this Page of Swords. It's like he's looking over at the angel on the Judgment card. He's literally looking over his shoulder. And, you know, he's trying to defend himself. He's got his sword up and all that. You don't need to defend yourself from this person who's coming to confess whatever this is. Yeah, they're confessing because of something they've done, and they're brave to do that. They absolutely are. It's hard to confess and it's hard to apologise. I know that. But that doesn't mean you should be obliged to accept that. Or, you know, what I'm trying to say is they can't control the outcome. You know, they can't control how you're going to react. And they shouldn't try to do that. They should just come out and apologise if that's what they want to do. And then whatever you decide to do is up to you. That's how it should be. You know, a lot of people, when I get things like this and I say, you're not obliged to apologise, a lot of people say, to forgive them. To forgive someone if they apologise, I'm trying to say. A lot of people say, oh, you should forgive. You should always forgive. Well, it depends on what it is. It depends on what it is. If it's a small thing, or if it's something you feel that you can forgive, fine. There are people in this world that do some pretty terrible things. So, you know, it's totally up to you as to whether you want to forgive them or not. But the big thing here is they shouldn't expect a certain reaction from you, especially if they've done something to you. Your reaction should be up to you. So I hope I've made that clear. So they really need to give you space, because I'm seeing a little bit of pressure here. They're going to start to put pressure on you to, oh, have you forgiven me? Let's get together, let's talk. And you might feel like, no, I don't feel like getting together with you. I just want my space. So get as much space as you can, process this properly in your own time, and only come forward to them if that's what you want to do and when you want to do that. You know, don't let them pressure you. So I'm getting that there. And so the last card you've got for your future is this absolutely beautiful World card. It's so beautiful. I'm going to put that up so you can see the whole thing. I love it so much. So yeah, this is what I'm getting. You're going to connect again. That's what this is showing me, this beautiful love. And you've lived separately. This is someone who's been far away from you, I think. But it's like your energies have still been together, because your souls have been together. I know this sounds so cringy, but I can't help myself. This is what I'm seeing. So it's like you've had a lifetime together, even though you've had a lifetime separately. I know that sounds strange, but if this is you, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Your energies have stayed together, and now it's like you're coming all the way around the world to start again. You might even be in different countries or completely different places far away. And you can have all that wisdom of that lifetime you've had, and they're going to have that as well. And then you're going to come again with all the experience you've learned in that time. Because I think when you were together last time, or when you knew each other, you were a lot younger maybe, and you didn't have that. And now you've got this world of experience behind you, and you're going to get together again. You've had all these things blocking you as well. They have as well in the past, kind of weighing you down. And now you're freer and you're lighter, like this beautiful woman in the middle of this card. And, you know, again, for them, the problems aren't just going to disappear. You're not going to click your fingers and all the problems are gone. But this is the beginning. This is the beginning of things opening up. And it's going to feel like a fresh start to the two of you. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. And again, soul connection. I never, ever, ever say soul connection.